guys, so today we're going to learn how to make a heart bag charm. So here I have my pink Snug as a Bug super chunky plush yarn and my 7mm crochet hook. So to start with, I'm going to be making a magic ring, and I'm going to be doing 6 single crochets inside that magic ring. Remember, if you don't know how to do any of the things that I mentioned, any of the stitches that I mentioned, make sure to check out my YouTube channel, that I have many YouTube videos about how to make different stitches, and that you can just learn as I go. So there's 6 single crochets inside the magic ring. I'm going to pull on the magic ring tail to close that ring up. Now that I have my 6 single crochets in magic ring, the next round is going to be 1 single crochet and 1 increase 3 times. So I'm going to make the first single crochet of the next round, and I'm going to mark it with a stitch marker. Right here, so I know when I reach the end of my round. So now I'm going to do a increase, which is 2 single crochets inside the same stitch to increase the number of stitches around. Then I'm going to do 1 single and another increase, which is 2 in the same stitch, then another single and another increase. Great, now I'm going to be doing the next round, which is 9 single crochets around. So at this point you would cut the yarn quite short and make a second one, but you can pause the video here and rewind, because I have already made my second piece. I cut it this short, so now I'm going to just come from the inside and bring that tail in to hide it there. So that's my first piece. My second piece, however, I do not cut. I leave it attached to my yarn because I'm going to carry on making the heart from here. So we're going to grab our first piece and we're going to insert our hook in the chain after that stitch marker that we have there. So we're going to insert it here, and I'm going to complete 1 single crochet like this. So now we have these 2 little humps attached to each other by 1 single crochet. This counts as your first single crochet of the next round. Now each of these humps have 9 single crochets around. What we're going to do now is, because I started it with 1 already, I'm going to do 8 more around this one. So 1, now you will reach that stitch marker that you have left there, so I'm going to remove that stitch marker. I'm going to make a single crochet in there, and then I'm going to jump to the next piece right there where I have attached it. So before my next marker, I'm going to put 1 single crochet here like that, and I'm going to carry it around to the next stitch marker. Great. So now we've reached the end. I'm going to hide all these little tails inside the heart, like that. Now the next round is going to be 1 single crochet and 1 decrease. So 1 single crochet, and your first decrease. I'm going to be making them invisible decreases. Again, if you're not sure about the difference of a decrease and an invisible decrease, check out the YouTube channel with all the different stitch videos. But just as a quick refresher, an invisible decrease is an increase that we just do with the front loop ponies. So I did the first single crochet, now I'm going to do an invisible decrease. And then I end up with 2 single crochets at the end, which I'm going to also do another decrease with it. There you go. So we reached the end of this round. So the next round is going to be just decreases around, and I'm going to do invisible decreases. And I have 1 single crochet at the end. There you go. Now the next round is going to be again decreases around. So now I'm going to cut the yarn a little bit long so I can have some slack to get the keyring attached. There you go. I'm going to get my needle. And first things first, we need to close that little hole at the bottom. If you're unfamiliar on how to close your projects, again, check out those YouTube videos, but in short, we're just weaving in this tail around that hole, in and out. And And then from here I'm going to bring my tail up to where I want the keyring to be. I want it to be in one of the heart humps because I want it to hang like that on an angle. You can always, if you prefer it to go in the middle, obviously you can attach a keyring whatever. So now that I have my tail where I want my keyring to go, I'm going to bring it in here, go back in there, and then I'm going to start weaving my tail around to secure this keyring in place. So I'm going to go back inside the keyring from here, and then back inside the heart, and I'm going to weave it into a different place this time. And then weave it again, maybe this in here this time. And then back to the keyring. Inside the little keyring hole just to secure it a little bit more. And I'm going to just carry on weaving this tail in a little bit more. Once I'm happy that I've weaved in the tail enough and that my little keyring is nice and secure, if I pull on it, it won't bulge. Now I know that this is nice and tight. I'm going to cut the rest of my tail and use the end of my scissors to hide that tail in. And there you go. You have just made a little heart keyring or a bag charm or whatever you want to attach it to. I hope you had fun making this little project, and make sure to check out my YouTube channel. There's more cute little projects like this for beginners that help you to learn crochet as you go. Thanks.